wanted to set some intentions for 2024, and I thought the best way to do it would be the first video of the new year and do it in a get ready with me. So this is the final look, so if you're interested in what my intentions are, please keep on watching. Hi guys, assalamualaikum, welcome to my channel. I'm Shelty, you may know me as Red Girl Does Makeup. Thank you for clicking on my video. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, please consider giving my videos a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. As I mentioned in the intro, I kind of want to do an intentions video. I wanted it to be my first video of 2024. Can you believe we're already at 2024? It went so quickly, 2023. So much happened, so many things changed, and I just thought I'd get rid of me and have a conversation about, you know, what my channel may look like and what I want to set for myself. So I'm just gonna start getting rid of me. I'll list everything down below in the description box. There will be affiliate links, so if you do use my link, I do get a small commission, and I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, but you don't have to. But I will list everything down below, and I will eventually get around to doing a video about the products I'm using. I'm just testing them out before I actually do a video. So let's just start talking, I guess. So I had to put my foundation on first because I couldn't talk whilst I was doing it, but I'm going to try and do the rest of my makeup whilst I'm talking. I can't promise anything though. So the first thing I want to address is the fact that I am wearing a hijab, and it took a while for me to actually make this decision, and the decision came about for me to do it because I started to really practice Islam a bit more in the latter year of 2023, especially with what happened in Palestine and seeing all the images that I've been seeing. It kind of made me want to wear it more, seeing how resilient people were in Palestine, seeing how much faith they had, and the fact that I was blessed being born Muslim made me regret a lot of decisions I made in my past, and I really want to be more mindful of how I am in the future, especially now I have Eliza, and you know, I'm married, and I want to kind of like find peace in myself as well. And I noticed that when I pray, it's my way of having like 10 minutes with myself and finding a bit of inner peace, and also whilst I'm repenting and trying to learn. I've got so much to learn, so much to learn. I think everyone does, but at the same time, what I know now I can put into practice and learn at the same time. I took a long time to actually consider wearing it because I didn't want to be wearing it and then taking it off when, you know, things got really tough. I wanted to make it be the final decision, and this is my final decision. Like, I will be wearing it. So going forward, you will be seeing me wearing the hijab more often in my videos, and yeah, so that's that. My second intention is going on with what I said in regards to learning more. I really want to learn more. I really want to be more mindful, be more patient, practice a lot more. Like I mentioned, I was born Muslim, but I think I wasn't really that involved in Islam before. Like, I wasn't practicing, I wasn't doing anything like really bad, but at the same time I could be better, and that's what I want to change. And the things I've set myself this year is to try and practice to be more patient, be more mindful of my words I use when I'm talking to people, and you know, consider people's feelings and stuff. And you know, the old saying, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Kind of live by that a little bit, because I think this day and age we have to consider people's feelings a lot, and I think we've gotten to the stage where people are forgetting about people's feelings, and that's something I learned a lot about during this whole situation with Palestine. Like, I've learned that I need to be more grateful, more forgiving, more patient with everything that's happening in my life, but also with other people as well, friends, family, and so forth. I have to basically try and lower my expectations a little bit of certain things, because if you provide information to people and they're adults and they can take it as it is, they choose to listen to that information, or if they choose to ignore it and carry on about their business, that's it, you know. And that's something I have learned throughout these couple of months. It brings me a lot of peace. Reading more, practicing more, I have felt a lot more peaceful within me. There have been setbacks and I feel awful about those setbacks, but at the same time, I'm only human. I need to be realistic as well. So one of my intentions, I'm saying, is to try and practice a lot more of my faith and practice a lot more patience for myself as well as for Eliza and my family and friends. I need to practice a lot more patience and be more mindful and more calmer for myself as well, because I'm a very anxious person. Anxiety runs wild with me, and I can go from 0 to 100 very quickly. And I think practicing more has helped me to actually help my anxiety levels a lot more than I have with therapy or with doing CBT or anything like that. And to be fair, like, praying kind of is like my form of CBT, so in some ways they kind of mesh together. But I've noticed that in the last couple of months I haven't been anxious that much. I have been down because of what's going on in Palestine, in Sudan, in Congo. It did affect me a lot. I was crying, like many of us. I was crying all the time. It was very painful to see, because obviously, as someone who creates content, who loves makeup and stuff, we know there's a lot of list of boycotts that are going around, where some of the big brands that I have used in the past and spoken about are on those lists, and I wasn't aware, and I kind of regret a lot of it. But at the end of the day, there's not much I can change. I can't really go back in time and change all that, so I have to just be mindful of what I'm doing now and kind of move on from the mistakes I've made, and just be wary of what I'm buying. And that moves on to the next point. Because of everything that's going on in Palestine, I am going to be very mindful of everything that I'm doing in terms of my spending habits. I am avidly boycotting a lot of brands, a lot of companies, and I'm gonna try my best to keep doing so, because I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to be accountable for supporting, you know, what's happening. And also with like tech and things like that, I want to be very careful with my tech that I have now, try and maintain it for as long as possible, so I don't purchase unnecessarily. 2024 is going to look a little bit different. I'm not going to be purchasing from the big four, but as well as companies like LVMH. Also, I just have to be mindful of who I'm purchasing from and do a lot of research. And then going on from that, this boycotting that is actually helping me, because last year I said I was on a low buy, no buy, and although I didn't buy much, I bought some stuff in February, some stuff in July, and a lot of stuff at the end of the year. And you'll see the videos coming up later of what I bought at the end of the year. I did spend, I spent a good chunk of money. In February, I spent about £50 on 4 lipsticks, And then in July, end of July, August time, I think I spent about £200 on the Rare Beauty stuff, and I did one video on the Rare Beauty stuff and that was it, because obviously that's another brand that I won't be supporting anymore. And then at the end of the year I spent a lot of money, which to be fair I was saving to spend anyway, on Huda Beauty products, because I wanted to support her for all the work she's been doing on Palestine, and you know, sharing and posting as well. So I think I spent about nearly 300. So all in all I spent about 550 the whole year on new makeup, which is not a lot for me. Before I used to spend a lot more than that, but I wanted to be very mindful of my spending, because my personal circumstances doesn't really allow me to spend on makeup and stuff. For 2024 I'm gonna continue my low buy / no buy, but I'm gonna try and be more mindful. I don't want to spend 550 or nearly £600 on makeup. I actually want to use my makeup, so you'll see some videos coming up about, I potentially want to do I'm not sure yet, I want to do a project use up, and I'm also considering doing a project pan. But I'm gonna start a declutter series where I'm just gonna pick some stuff from my makeup collection and then make a video of me decluttering them and just talking about why I'm decluttering them. But I won't be able to do it the way you see most people do it, where you can actually see the whole collection and they run through everything and they tell you why they're decluttering it and stuff, because my area is quite small and I want to do a bunch of shorts as well as like a whole video every month. So I'll probably gather a couple of products and talk about it. So I'm hoping that this year is going to be a very low buy for me. I want to try and buy when I've used up. I don't want to buy when I don't need to, but obviously I also want to give myself a little bit of flexibility as well, because I know if I stop myself from buying completely, I will probably go all out and spend everything I own because I feel like I've stopped myself all year and then I just need to purchase whatever. But then also I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to be mindful of my purchases. In some ways I'm hoping that boycotting is going to help me be more mindful of my purchases as well. Now I'm only talking about makeup mainly because makeup is my weakest spot. Like skincare and body care, hair care, I don't actually think I go overboard with those products. I feel like I'm quite good. I tend to buy only when I'm really running low. So with those I don't really want to put any sort of limit on that, because like I mentioned, I really only buy when I'm running low. But another thing I want to do is thank all of you for who has subscribed. I reached 100 subscribers at the end of 2023, maybe just a little bit more. I am so grateful for that, because I've had this channel for a long time, but I never really pay, well, not for a long time, I've had it since 2019. I had this channel and I haven't really paid attention to it. I did a few swatch videos and I did a couple of unboxing videos here and there and stuff, but 2023 I set the mindset of trying to upload every single. Now it didn't actually work out like that. I didn't actually upload every single week. There were some weeks where I missed and I was like, I should have done better. You know, then I made up for that by uploading all my videos over the holidays, over December. And I didn't really think about doing a vlogmas or anything like that. It just I ended up having a video every single day of my collection videos, because they were supposed to be additional videos to a video once a week, but it turned out I didn't have time to actually edit. I filmed everything apart from my eyeshadow palettes, and I didn't actually have time to edit them, so I ended up like editing them just for December and uploaded them every single week. So there are brands in there that I talk about that I won't be talking about anymore, and I do apologize for that. It's just I pre-recorded all of it prior to everything that's happening at the moment. So my intentions are, again, to upload once a week, well, try to, and I want to try and upload more shorts, you know, of me doing my makeup, obviously. And I think Shop My Stash has been doing very well, so I want to focus on that. And also with that, it's actually helped me realize what I want and don't want in my makeup. So I found some stuff that I want to use in my project pan, and I will be putting them in my project pan and hopefully using them up, well, project use up should I say, and hopefully using them all up by the end of the year. I am gonna monitor what I do every month, but I'm not gonna be pressurized into making sure I use them up within like a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever. I think because I do like using different products, because with this change in the seasons, I need to change up my makeup, my skincare and all that stuff. So I will probably, I don't know how I'm going to do it. I feel like maybe I should do it quarterly, see how much I use up, and hopefully I will use up a whole foundation if I did my makeup every single day, you know, a concealer or something, you know, I don't know. I have to figure it out before I actually film the video. And I have a couple of things in mind, but there's a few more things that I need to select. But I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, because I tried to do a project pan in 2021, and I know I got pregnant and then decided to move, and everything was happening with the packing and stuff like that, and you know, baby shopping and stuff. I didn't actually do much, and for me it was a bit like off-putting with the amount of stuff I had in my project pan. So I want to be very limited on how much I use. Like, my goal is to declutter, and I want to set a goal of around 100 products to declutter. And looking at what I have now, I probably am close to 100 of things I'm potentially going to declutter after I've tried them out a couple of times, and that's not including eyeshadow palettes. So I think actually decluttering stuff isn't the issue. It's more using up the stuff that I do kind of like and do want to use up. So yeah, that's my intention. So yeah, I need to finish off my eye makeup once my setting spray has dried, but I'm going to list everything down below if you're interested in what I use on my face. But yeah, that's my intention. So my intentions are to practice more, to be more mindful of myself and people around me, so the words I use, my patience, you know, things like that. So one more thing I want to say, well, I want to set as my intentions is that I'm also going to be mindful of who I watch too on YouTube and television and stuff like that, because I've come to realize that there are a lot of people out there, as we've learned, that their views can be, you know, not aligned with ours, and we have to be careful with those sort of people. But also for me, I've come to realize that, and a lot of people do things for the monetary aspect of it, which is fine because we all need to make money and stuff, but at the same time, if you're constantly promoting brands that are supporting what's going on at the moment in the entire world, I personally don't want to be part of that. I don't want to see that. So I actually have cleared up my YouTube completely, and I've stopped following a lot of influencers who just constantly push those brands and have, you know, partnerships and stuff like that, which is understandable. But also I get that, you know, you have partnerships and you need to fulfill contracts and stuff, but a part of me is like, once you've done that, you know, you can take a stance, but if you don't want to, then that's on you, because obviously you need to make your money and stuff, and you might not have the same principles as I do, or, you know, a lot of other people do as well. So I have actually cleared out all my YouTube, and I've stopped following the big people. I have like stopped following a lot of the big YouTubers and stuff, and it may mean that I'm not up to date with the latest makeup trends or, you know, products and stuff. But to be honest, 2024 for me is all about using what I have and trying to minimize my collection as much as possible, because doing my collection videos made me realize how much I have, and I am a bit like, wow, okay, this is overwhelming, and I keep going on about not having space. And what I actually need to do is start to declutter. And to be honest, in 2023 I decluttered my wardrobe, I decluttered my shoes, my handbags, my possessions. I put loads of stuff on vintage. So that's all my intentions for 2024. I'm hoping this video will keep me accountable for, you know, keeping my intentions in line and my goals. Well, I should say in goals, but I say intentions because I feel like if I don't meet them, it was an intention, it wasn't a goal. But technically they're the same thing. So yeah, I'm hoping that by the end of 2024 I've decluttered, I've learned as much as I can, I've changed as a person, and I've used up some products. So hopefully that will happen by the end of 2024, and if not, I will have to hold myself accountable for it. And yeah, so again, I hope you enjoyed the festive season and you had a wonderful holiday. Even if you don't celebrate, you just relaxed a bit and, you know, taken some time for yourself. And I hope you enjoyed the new year, and tell me about your goals for the year down below. And this is a final look, so I will see you in the next video, which hopefully will be up next week. So take care, bye.